Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Scales of the Soul, and today we're going to look into the energies of the intentions of your specific person, your person of interest. So let's hop into it. Hope you guys are all having a beautiful weekend. It is the 4th of July where I am at today, but this is a timeless reading. So whenever this finds you, the messages are meant to find you in that way. So let's hop into it. Let's see what we got. What is the collective's specific person's intention towards them currently? Ooh. Show me, Spirit. Give me some more. Interesting. I'm seeing them looking into the future. 9 of Wands. All right. Higher illumination, higher awareness and stillness. What else do we have here? Give me some more, Spirit. Show me. What is the person's intentions towards him? Ooh, Queen of Cups. Okay. I mean, I'll take this energy. Not bad. So right off the bat, I'm feeling like this person is learning a lot in the stillness and the silence. If you guys are in no communication, they're really forced to kind of introspect in their own emotions and where they're at. For some of you, this could be a long distance thing. There could be a distance between you guys. And that could be part of the reason why there is no communication. But this time apart is really forcing them to look at themselves. They're spending a lot of time in solitude. They're spending a lot of time really connecting to their higher selves and being divinely guided. Yeah, being very illuminated on this connection. But most importantly, with the relationship that they have with themselves, they're coming into a more nurturing understanding of who you are, but also with themselves. I feel like a lot of healing has been going on for them. So then we have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. What else? Let's get a couple more down here. For some of you, there's a major mother wound for whoever this person is, divine masculine or divine feminine. There's a major mother wound that needs some serious healing. And for whatever reason, you may almost even trigger this in them. You may bring up those things for them. Yeah, they're spending a lot of time in introspection. They're having these new aha moments of self-discovery, which is great. Love that kind of evolution with someone. Almost like there's, oh, this imagery. Funny alignments in life, right? There is some doubt. They're not as keenly aware of their intuition, or maybe not as like trustworthy of it as maybe you might be if you are a spiritual person. They do want a new beginning. They're still in this questionable space. They're in this like reflection of, I don't know, like, do I trust what the universe is telling me, what all of these signs and synchronicities are showing up as, or do I stay in my mind? Do I stay trapped in this mind battlefield of analysis and finding every reason why I should protect myself from whatever this mother wound is that's being brought up for them? Because they do want this new beginning. They do want this Ace of Cups with you. Yeah. And we have the Ten of Wands here. They know it's a higher connection. They know this is a higher connection that is divinely orchestrated. But they've never experienced this before, and that's probably why it's freaking them out a little bit and keeping them in this introspective state, in this turning what feels like to you, maybe turning their back to you. I'm also seeing a lot of this beautiful sort of not ancient, but very, very beautiful architecture. So there is this foundation, this structure that is being very precisely constructed in their mind. Um, they're denying this higher power, this Hierophant, though. This is really standing out to me. It's the only one in reverse here, and it's quite literally that doubt of the intuition, the downloads that they are getting, questioning it. But I feel like they're starting to come around a little bit to source with this connection to their higher self. I feel like this is maybe even kind of a newer, for some of you, kind of a newer ideal or concept for your person. Like maybe they were more relatively open to religion rather than spirituality and that type of guidance. They were maybe more linear minded towards one specific belief system. And I feel like maybe their mind has begun to open up to explore these different paradigms of God and higher source beliefs, I guess is the best way I can put it. Let's get some more on this. I want to know about this Nine of Wands. Let me get some clarity about this Nine of Wands and this Hierophant in reverse. Show me, Spirit. Oh, okay. Change, yeah. There's the shifting of the tides. This feels very Tower moment. It's called the Thunder Moon on this, but everything around it is like it's almost dystopian, right? Like the only color I'm seeing is red. And for me, red relates obviously to the root chakra, but also to the heart. It's not the heart chakra color, but you think of red, you think of the blood, you think of heart, you think of that type of timeline. That type of connection, I should say. Well, these two just flipped out. Blossoming. Yeah, see, in peace. See, this person they're in this state of this old belief system they're still holding on to, and they're struggling to let go of this almost armor of protection, I feel like, that they've had to wear. It wasn't about protecting themselves from you, but them feeling like they never really had the ability to rely on others. And so within your own relationship, you showed them sides of you and them that they didn't know that they could rely on. And so it's this foreign concept. Like it's a very, very foreign concept for them to feel at peace. You know, these cards are very similar actually. They feel peace with you. Like, look at that. This is such a mirror here. With all of these little illuminated, sparkling stars over here. It's interesting because I did ask, what was the clarity on this Nine of Wands Hierophant. And this Nine of Wands is this linear aspect of them connecting to their higher selves, right? But then we have this peace card, both in a meditative state, where it's this sort of circular understanding of like what I put out comes back to me, and so on and so forth. Where I think that was maybe like a very almost foreign concept to this person because of their past, because of patterns that have repeated over time. Then we have blossoming. 33, we got the repetitive number, right? That mirror. And 3 usually correlates to community, to group building, power in numbers, or 3 plus 3 equals 6, which 6 is the number of harmony. This picture also kind of reminds me a little bit. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Midsummer. Highly uncomfortable cinematic experience, but like also brilliant. Anyways, totally reminds me of that. But it's that time of blossoming, right? Midsummer's Dream. Maybe there's something about this summer. There's a big shift that happens for you, or summertime, whatever the next summer is when you do watch this. What else, Spirit? Impatience. Having that patience. Just trusting and having that peaceful, patient optimism. What's meant for you will always find you. This red balloon. You know, the universe is funny. I was talking about signs and synchronicities earlier. Having quite a few come through on this one for me. So thank you, Spirit. But again, we have that red, this red color, that root chakra. There's a lot that needs to happen for this person in feeling rooted and like actually really learning themselves. Maybe this person's just been in perpetual motion without having that real stillness to sit with themselves and deeply understand where their roots are and how their roots have grown them and how their roots were there to give them the strength to the strength to become who they are, obviously, but there's something with their root system, their root chakra, that they're uncovering more recently, that they are trying to understand more deeply. And once they do that, once they're like able to, it's also like an inner child thing too, with this little red balloon. I'm feeling, I don't know. I'm also getting the imagery of it. I watch a lot of movies, so you'll float too is what I'm hearing. But I feel like it's connecting this like connection that needs to happen to this inner child, this wounded inner child that never fully healed. And I think for some reason that has been coming up quite a bit for them in a foreign way that maybe they didn't really realize something that happened to them, how much it's affecting them now in their adult life. That was a very specific message. But maybe it's something that within you, within conversation, that has triggered that for them. And I don't believe that it was intentional on your end by any means. And I don't think they're taking it as that way, but maybe it was something within conversation that brought up old feelings for them of maybe a traumatic experience that they never really have spoken about to many people. And for some reason, you're meant to heal that, help heal that with them. Interesting. Let's actually go. Let's get a little bit more on that. I want to go deeper. What else we got, Spirit? Tell me a little bit about this root chakra the collective specific person needs to heal. Tell me some more on that. Come on, show me. There's that 3 of Swords again. Oh no, this is the 5 of Swords. Well, I don't know. I read it as the 3 of Swords initially because he's got the 3 swords in his hand, not realizing that the 5 of Swords were right here. So there's a change in thought. But for whatever reason, that 3 of Swords came through for a moment for me. So there is a bit of the heart that is still being really protected and is a little delicate and broken. And we have the 10 of Cups, and 10 of Cups is like the ultimate fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. It's that trust. We got the Eight of Pentacles over here, having all the tools to be able to sculpt your reality. Hmm. I feel like you give this person such a different perspective on the way that their emotional mind is, on the way to adapt and tap into their emotional mind, which is, I think, very different for them than any past relationship than they've had. Your patience with them, giving them the space to digest and still look at themselves through an analytical lens, but by you holding this space in an emotional sense, gives them the power to step in closer to their heart space. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups. It's like it's a very new territory for them to be in this type of an emotional state. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Give me a few more, Spirit. Maybe something happened to them in their teenage years that really left an impact on them, and I don't know. They really haven't shared that with anyone. There's that damn Strength card again. I swear to you, the Strength card has come out in reverse in the last like 6 readings that I've done. Maybe more. Yeah. I think this is meant for you, collective, because it's in reverse and this has been a steady pattern for the last, like I said, 6 readings that I've done. This is going to read this patience that you're choosing to have with your person is going to require a level of strength within, because I think that you're very, very, very aware of what this connection is, of what this, what some of maybe even these wounds are without even them saying it. There's such a deep, just such a deep inner knowing within yourself, empathically, telepathically, like you just know, like there is this wounded space within your person that you're here to help them work through, walk through. You're here to help them find the keys to their own healing. Yeah, like you're here to unlock the tools within their mind to become more fulfilled in their emotional state, become more fulfilled in emotional intelligence and how they process things instead of just stuffing them down over time and time again, pretending that those things don't bother them and building their armor even stronger. You're here to like break that down into this, vulnerable space. I just realized that. Yeah, it should be fun, hopefully. YouTube. We'll see. Hopefully this doesn't get taken down because there's some women's anatomy happening. But anyways, what else do we have here? Yeah. It's like they create their own mental prison. But they also know that yeah. They stay stuck in their own mind by choice almost because it's like all they've known, that's been their protection. However, they see the value in this relationship, and even in any silence or holding back from you, they see the pure value within you and this connection. And they know that you are here to teach them, to help them heal and learn, as they are you. You know, maybe this is also the reverse for some of you. Maybe there are some deep-seated wounds or triggers or things that you have not faced yourself, and this person is illuminating, and that's where some of this strength card really has to come into play here. All right, let's get a couple more oracles, and then maybe you'll get messages from your person after that. Time machine. 3. Got a lot of 3s in this reading. That card really reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. Storyteller. Maybe your person's really good at telling stories. Maybe they've had a lot of life experience. Maybe your divine wisdom and connection is like sort of that time machine where you have this wisdom that spouts off that doesn't seem like it's from this present moment. The Rose's Kiss. Broken open. I like these energies. Okay, let's tune into these a little bit here. Let me scooch these over for you. Well, if you add these numbers up, we have 8, 9, 10. So there is an ascension happening here. Time Machine, the Storyteller, Rose's Kiss, and Broken Open. Yeah, I mean, I think the two of you are really meant to bring in the reflection of your past in order to have this broken open experience. Again, here we go back to this meditation state and the illumination. I think when there is the silence between you guys, or the lack of communication, or the withdrawal from one another, it's honestly like the medicine that your relationship needs in order to heighten and evolve to the next level. I think your past for both of you probably has, and for anyone, I mean, I think we all have the choice to allow our past to crucify us for our decisions through challenges, or use those experiences and alchemize them into prosperity, into the more positive outcome. Everybody has a past. Everybody has a past. Ain't nobody getting away from that. That's just how life is, but it's all in how you choose to learn from those experiences and either wear them as a scarlet letter if they've been challenging, or use them to find more compassion and see the beauty in people and understand the depth of their pains. You never truly know what somebody has gone through. Wow, my candle is going crazy next to me too. So it's a lot of that fire energy burning through the false stories, through these like falsified associations of the story, right? A story that you maybe believed was a truth at one point, but it doesn't define you. Because then we have the Rose's Kiss, and what, I actually don't think I've ever truly looked up what a rose symbolizes, other than obviously it's, very prevalent in romance and love, and the thorns, protection. I've never actually looked up the symbology of the rose. Maybe let's see what this one says, because maybe there's something that we need to hear from this book. So let's check it out real quick. The Rose's Kiss. Joy, experiencing pleasure, deep satisfaction, and enjoyment, desires acknowledged. The five sensory reality. Take a deep breath and center on the feeling of joy. Can you allow your senses to awaken and connect with your innate desire to experience all life has to offer? Pleasure is part of our life. Let yourself surrender to it today. Our modern times often present a false ideal of how we are meant to experience the world. What did I just say? Connections are lost and distorted by our over reliance on technology. Just look around and see how few people actually maintain eye contact or engage in conversations instead of tapping away at a screen. Pause and consider how you can make more intimate contact. And maybe that's a big part of this is the intimacy. Like maybe you and your partner both really truly crave intimacy, but you both have there's this wall that's been kind of put up, but you both want to be able to access one another. So this is slowly breaking down. Connect with nature. Enjoy the sensual pleasures of sex and or being aware of the sensation of taste, touch, smell, sight, and sound may be important right now. How do your sheets feel? Can you reach out and feel the heat and softness of your companion animal nestled beside you? Be present to another person, see them, and let yourself be seen. Your five senses are arching. Your five senses are aching to be engaged right now. This is an invitation to get out of your head and into your body. And that's funny because this has been the pattern. She was all in her head. The other meditative light was all around her body. And now this is back into her heart space. So full circle in this external energy. You may be a spiritual and intelligent being, but right now the emphasis should be on having a sensory experience. This is a sacred part of this gift of life. By being present to the sensual world, you invite an even deeper spiritual experience. Amazing, isn't it? Perhaps it's really time to stop and kiss the roses. I love that. So tapping into all your senses, appreciating all of them, letting those be your true guide. I think as it was saying, like a lot of us get so easily distracted and we've become a society where instant gratification is just a way of life now. It's just the way that we exist. But taking the pause moments to really just sit with self, focus in on your breath, focus and tap into your body and mind state and tune into the spaces in your body that are crying for attention. It could be any part of your body. Focus in on that part and what is it asking for? What does it need? Okay, and then finally, broken open. There will be this shift that happens. I think your person really wants to tap into their vulnerability more, tap into their intimate parts of selves even more. They're on the verge of this. It's slowly rolling over, this tuning in and wanting to be able to really genuinely share themselves with somebody. And I just don't think they'd ever really experience that. And maybe they have though, for some of you in the past, maybe they have, but those people or whoever they thought they could really truly be vulnerable and intimate with mishandled their heart. So they're feeling that same way with you, but they're very weary is what I'm getting of being fully capable to trust that they can share those parts of themselves. Interesting. Let me grab some hidden truth. Let's see what your person has to say. And then we'll do a little astro dice at the end. Let's see. So if your person could say anything to you right now, what would they say? Oop. I want you back. Yeah. So for some of you who aren't in communication, this person misses you. They're very aware of what you bring to the table and who you are and what your heart has to offer. But it's almost like they found every aspect. Yeah. It's like they found every aspect to run away. You can't do this because it's easier. It's easier to turn your back and pretend that you don't care, is what I'm gathering, what I'm hearing. And maybe they can't sit in the silence anymore. Maybe it's that too. Maybe they are, for some of you, leaning into it more, realizing that this silence in this space is not what they want. I don't know how to feel. There's confusion for some of you. No, I kind of like them tilted. We're gonna throw off my OCD right here with a little tilt. I like that. Okay. I don't know how to feel. Yeah, they're confused. They're confused because you're opening up a different part in their heart that they've kept closed behind a locked door for a long time. Compare you to others. Yeah, they can try to search for somebody else or you and others or somebody new, but no matter where they turn, they realize they don't want anybody else because you are truly like their best friend almost. And here we go. I do love you. So they know. They know that they love you. Interesting. So let's roll some astro dice. We got Aries. And these are this could be yours or your person's sun, moon, or rising. This could just be a certain timeline or just even an energetic influence symbolically. Leo. So we have Leo, Aries. Let's get one more. And Pisces. Anything else? I don't know. I'm feeling full too. One final tarot. Let's see. And how do we need to close out this reading for their person's intentions? What are their final intentions? Tell me, Spirit. Oh, that's too many. And what is their specific person's final intentions? Oh, okay. All right, well, you got two. We got the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling from this is they're ready to, they're coming around to change how their mind state is. They're realizing that they're realizing that their analytical mind, see, look, he's even got the chainmail armor on his hair. Like, their mind is their armor. It's their best weapon. But they're really learning the value of the heart. Wow, their mind is their armor. It's the best weapon. That was totally a download right now. But they're also realizing the value of change and like being vulnerable in this beautiful night, under that full moon, that illuminated sense in the night sky. And they're having that change, that shift is happening. So keep that patience. Their heart is, it's that being broken open sense, that illumination is coming in. So like I said, collective, be patient. Your person is coming around. If you're new here and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and comment. This is a newer channel. This is a new adventure for me. I appreciate you guys being here. I really hope to continue to build a beautiful community and touch on, these interesting topics and energies. And yeah, I hope to see you guys back here, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Your person is coming around. Talk to you soon. Bye.